YouTube, today we're trying out a brand new team and we're going to be testing some really unique Pokemon here in Regigigas and Slaking. So I've been really interested in trying out Slaking ever since the neutralizing gas. I was really hyped about it when it came out in Gen 8, but Slaking wasn't in the Dex. Now we have Slaking in the Dex, but it lost pretty much everything. It doesn't get returned because Return and Frustration are removed from the game. They lost the coverage with the elemental punches. They're pretty average. I played a few games. They haven't done so well, but we're going to try it out and maybe we'll find some games where they can actually pull off some work, especially with the neutralizing gas. It's something I always want to try. We'll see if we can make it work though. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And if you want to check out the details of the team, check them out in the description down below. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. Okay, a rain team with Scizor. Okay, we have Scizor, Ludicolo, the Raikou, Arcanine, Salamence, and the Politoed. Pretty scary team for sure. This is definitely scary. I'm gonna go Weezing Slaking lead here, I think, for the most part. I think that's probably really solid here. And then in the back, ooh, they have double Intimidate here, unless the Salamence is Moxie for some reason. I could do like Inner Focus Alakazam strats, but I don't like it here just because of the rain mode. I could skill swap or Thunder Wave to Ludicolo though. That would be really fun. Might be a consideration for the next game if we do go into game 2. But I'm gonna try out the standard situation here. I'm gonna go with like the Slaking into the Weezing. I think it's pretty powerful. They don't really have the best answers to it, I think, for the most part. And I would really like to get a bulk up with Slaking immediately. So Scizor Raikou's fine because I do have Flamethrower on my Weezing for the Scizor specifically here, as that thing's a huge threat. Now, choice specs on the Raikou shouldn't knock me out, I think. Maybe Bullet Punch and a Thunderbolt specs would. Maybe. I will find out though. I'm just going to bulk up right here with the Slaking, and I'm going to go for a Flamethrower right here. And we'll see. We're gonna see the Reflect come out. That's completely fine. I have Flamethrower for the Scizor meta specifically. We will bulk up with our Slaking here. Huge bulk up. Huge bulk up to bypass the Reflect. Amazing. The Scizor is faster than my Weezing. Okay. Not what I expected, but that's okay. Because I can go for the Flamethrower right here into the Scizor. And this is going to do... I don't know if this picks with a knockout. Probably 80%. Yeah. Not a knockout, but that's okay. Now I can go for Protect with Weezing, and Earthquake right here seems pretty solid for the most part. If they Bullet Punch Thunderbolt my Slaking, as long as they don't get the Perish, should be fine. The Scizor's going to Protect. That's okay as well. Let's see. This could be Light Screen. This could just be a Thunderbolt. Maybe they target my Slaking right here. They're going to Volt Switch my Weezing. Perfect. Okay. And I am able to get an Earthquake off into Raikou. This is going to do a huge amount of damage to the Raikou. I don't think Bullet Punch and a T-Bolt should KO, especially because there's no Technician on the Scizor. And Earthquake, oh my lord, did I crit through the Reflect? I did. I actually don't like that. I would have preferred not to crit the Raikou because the Raikou wasn't threatening damage. That's the thing. Like, sure, that gives them a free switch, which is actually kind of bad for me. The Ludicolo is going to come out. Yeah, I don't really like that too much. Okay, Ludicolo comes out. I like, what do I like here? Probably trying to get rid of Ludicolo. I think I just Flamethrower the Scizor slot, and I think I just Body Slam here the Ludicolo. Yeah, I think that's fine. If they Fake Outs again, that's okay. Fake Out's going to come out into the Weezing. All right, what are you doing with the Scizor? This is going to do a good amount of damage to Ludicolo, which I will happily take. I could have Body Slammed the Scizor, but I didn't think that was worth it here. Good damage on Ludicolo. X Scizor, okay. Into the Slaking. But with the +1 defense, I am taking it decently well. Okay, really solid here. And now this is a pretty bad position for them because Slaking is always faster than Ludicolo. Bullet Punch crit doesn't look like it KOs, I think. So I should be able to get a Flamethrower and a Body Slam off. Yeah, I think this is a wrap here. They're going to switch out Ludicolo into Politoed. I mean, there's no rain, so it doesn't change much. Oh, Mence, okay. Mence is actually one of the Pokemon I can save them here. Protect, yeah, that's okay, because I am going for a Body Slam into the Mence for some pretty good chip. I imagine this is like a special Mence. Oh, that's some good damage. And we get the Body Slam Para. Huge Body Slam Para right there. Oh, that's so huge. Wait, didn't even bring Politoed, so no rain mode. Okay. Okay. So I can go for a Flamethrower here into the Scizor, I guess, and I just Body Slam the Scizor too. No, I just body slammed the Mence, right? Because Mence always is going to underspeed. The Scizor can pick up a KO here with crit bullet punch. Yeah, they're going to bullet punch by Wheezing. They crit me, but that's cool. Yeah, see? As I mentioned before, can't KO me with a bullet punch crit. Because there's no technician on the Scizor because of the neutralizing gas, we're able to get rid of the Mence there. Huge flamethrower. Like, even if, let's say, the Mence wasn't paralyzed, I don't think they could get a double knockout here and then they lose their Scizor guaranteed. And I think I'd have enough tools to win the game, especially with a Scarf Staraptor in the back, as long as it wasn't like Specs Mence critting me, I suppose. I think otherwise I would have been completely fine. Again, I didn't really like the crit on Raikou because I didn't think it put me in the best position. I guess it kind of worked, but like, I feel like I would have still been in a pretty relatively solid position regardless. So yeah, I mean, this game's over. I just click Flamethrower and I click Body Slam. I guess Slaking here. Not slacking at all. It's just putting in the king work. All right, goodbye, Ludicolo. That was a really quick game. And yeah, it's really important. Neutralizing gas, of course, to prevent the weathers from going up, prevents the intimidates. It's a really game changer here. If you currently enjoy the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels, my second YouTube channel, my Eclipse channel, and of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel. All links available in the description down below. Okay, they can't set up the Scizor this time because they know about the Wheezing this time, right? So I feel like that's going to be a thing that they have to be aware of here. So I could lead Alakazam here. I don't want the rain up ever, really. They're not going to lead Politoed, though. That doesn't make sense to me. I could get like Inner Focus on one of my Pokemon. Doesn't seem too bad here. I didn't need Gigas at all. It really didn't change that much, I feel like. So maybe Staraptor lead with Alakazam is okay here since there is no rain, and I could if they do like lead Ludicolo, I could just hard swap into Weezing to prevent them from ever getting to swap, I think, into Politoed, unless the Mence wins the speed tie switch, I suppose. And I'll go Weezing, Slaking. Like, I don't expect them to lead the Scizor this time because I revealed Flamethrower on my Weezing. I don't think it should be led here, but let's see. Maybe it's their only answer. Salamence Ludicolo. Okay. This is actually one of the scariest leads because of the fact that they can switch for the rain mode here. But start after Alakazam. Let's see if we speed tie or not. That's a big question. Oh, we speed tie. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. So I am able to get Intimidate off into the Salamence. It is Scarf Salamence, so it's good to confirm that at least, I suppose. Oh, wait. No. It's not speed tie, is it? My Staraptor doesn't run max speed. Yeah, I only outspeed Swisswim Ludicolo guaranteed. Okay. And I could go Weezing here and Thunder Wave. Or I could... Well, I have Inner Focus on the Salamence, so it doesn't matter if they fake out. I'm going to Thunder Wave the Ludicolo. So they're not going to swap out here. Okay. This might be fake out in a Staraptor and Draco Meteor also into that slot, which is okay. If I can spread Thunder Waves, that's actually pretty nice. So we're going to see fake out come out into the Staraptor slot. Life Orb damage. Okay. And Rock Slide. Okay, this shouldn't do too much with the Intimidate, and I can never flinch because of the fact that I do have the Inner Focus. Thunder Wave going to come out into the Ludicolo, which is really nice here. Okay, awesome. So I really do like that. I guess I'll just Thunder Wave this Salamence here. Yeah, I'll just Thunder Wave the Salamence here. If they go hard into Scizor, I mean, that's completely fine. A Thunder Wave into that slot means my Weezing is guaranteed to outspeed that. Ludicolo switches out, that's cool too. What are you going out into? Raikou? That's fine. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll just oh, this is fun. The Thunder Wave Alakazam. I didn't think I would get the Thunder Wave Alakazam off, but yeah, this is actually kind of fun. Rock Slide once again. Perfect. Yeah. I mean, the Ludicolo is paralyzed. Alakazam avoids, which means less damage, which is really cool. Thunder Wave into the Mence. Oh, this is so solid. This is so solid. Okay. Hello, Slaking. Hello, Skill Swap into the Weezing. And hello, Inner Focus Slaking, which will be able to bulk up freely. Intimidate, which is not going to affect it. Wait, what? Weezing gets Intimidate even though it's switching out? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Slaking comes in. Skill Swap the Slaking. So now I have the Inner Focus on the Slaking. And Snarl going to come out, which doesn't change my momentum at all. Does Alakazam go down to... Crit on Slaking is a little bit annoying because I would like all the leftovers recovery, of course, but that's should be okay. I wish I could Thunder Wave Raikou, but that's not going to be the case. Rock Slide going to come out. I think I lived a Rock Slide. Yeah, based on the damage we saw earlier. A surprise. Okay. So I would like a Psychic off into the Raikou slot. So I'm going to protect Slaking and I'm going to go for the Psychic into the Raikou. Because I would really like the chip damage into the Raikou. Like a Psychic is huge. Maybe puts in range of close combat. Potentially. We'll find out. Oh, I loaf, right? I forgot I loaf immediately. And they get to reflect up for free. That's not exactly amazing then. Okay. That should be okay though. I think as long as I bulk up with Slaking, I think I can win very easily. I gotta like practice against a Raikou though. Like I gotta be cautious of Raikou because of the fact that it is actually the biggest threat with T-Bolt. I'll just go out into Star After, I think though, and U-turn the Raikou slot, and then I'm gonna bulk up. I'm just gonna start setting up some bulk ups. I'm using the Star After as hopefully they target down into the Star After slot. If they go for a Thunderbolt into what is going to be the Weezing, that's okay here. I'm just going to bulk up and I'm going to U-turn. I could Final Gambit here, but I don't think it really makes much sense here too. But yeah, let's U-turn. And like if the Met stays in, it's not doing anything. Like it's just clicking Rock Slide and has no chance to flinch me even because it's slower. And yeah, like once it comes back in, I'm just body slamming it. So here comes a Weezing. So neutralizing gas doesn't change much here. I completely forgot if you skill swap, you lose that. So that's on me, but it's okay. We do see the Raikou go for the swap here with the Volt Switch out into who? Ludicolo? If it's Ludicolo, yeah, if it's Ludicolo, that's okay. So what's the Salamence going for as I bulk up? So the Slaking is a threat. I mean, it is a really big threat here. The Rock Slide gonna come out. It's, again, just not doing any damage right here. I think Flamethrower and a Body Slam will probably knock out the Ludicolo. We saw how much it... Well, no. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I think I'm just gonna protect and I'm gonna go back into Star After, I guess. Yeah, I guess I go back into Star After. I don't think they're gonna Hydro Pump the Weezing because I already skill swapped my Slaking, so there's like really no point of targeting down, I think, the Weezing. Unless I guess you're really, really scared of potentially like the Scizor endgame, I guess, and you want to get rid of it. I guess that might be okay. Let's find out. Because I feel like you need the damage on Slaking though, because this Slaking, once it's set up, is a huge threat. Hey, fake out. I have inner focus on my Slaking. Okay. The Rock Slide here shouldn't do too much damage to me. Yeah, I could Brave Bird here, but I'd rather just U-turn. Because U-turn and a Body Slam should easily KO the Ludicolo. Yeah, I really like that. I'm also stalling out these Reflect turns. They don't have a good swap. I don't think the Ludicolo has Fake Out and Protect. But yeah, I'm just going to U-turn out. Are they going to ever switch their Salamence? Because I feel like Salamence is just not doing anything. Yeah, finally, they do. Into Raikou? Politoed. That's okay. Because A, the Ludicolo is paralyzed. B, I'm U-turning into my Weezing and making sure that I don't ever have to deal with this again. I guess Perish Song Politoed I do have to be worried about. Yeah. Perish Song Politoed is actually a threat. Am I KOing the Ludicolo actually? I might have messed up. Because the U-turn did way less than I was hoping for. I mean, I think I saw the Body Slam last time and it did that range. Let's see. Although the Politoed to Perish is now actually scary here. Yeah, goodbye Ludicolo. Free. Okay, awesome. No Ludicolo I have to deal with. The rain is up though, which means Scalds are going to hurt. So that's not exactly amazing, but it's manageable. Raikou going to come back in. I'm guessing to Volt Switch out the Slaking. I would imagine this is Volt Switch out the Slaking. I'm going to go for a Body Slam into Politoed though and Protect. Let's see. They could Volt Switch out the Weezing. I don't want to Earthquake. I don't want to Earthquake Protect though, because if they do Volt Switch out the Slaking slot, I'd rather get the Body Slam off into Politoed regardless. So let's see. Oh no, they Thunderbolt. Okay, perfect. And here comes a Body Slam into Politoed. Are you perishing? Good para. That's a good para. It is Perish Song, yeah. Okay. This is actually where the game could get really dicey. Reflect wears off though. If I'm able to KO the Raikou here, that'd be amazing. I think to place the Earthquake and switch into Star After. I think they need to KO because they need to trap me, right? That's like what I'm imagining here. So I'm thinking of like going Star After and Earthquaking. Let's see if they Volt Switch though, because it's a mind game here. It's definitely a mind game. I don't need to inner focus on Slaking to win. I don't. I do need to survive the turn. Politoed protects. Yeah, that's pretty standard. What's the Raikou going for though? Reflect is okay. Yeah, I'll definitely take Reflect. Okay. So this is an Earthquake into the Raikou. This is a huge amount of damage into that Raikou slot. Yeah, really good damage. Close combat might pick up the knockout. I'm not. Oh no, it's Barry. Oh, no wonder, because Light Clay would have definitely lasted longer. Okay. Okay, this should be Volt switching to the Star After slot. I could Final Gambit the Raikou. Is that worth it though? It might be, because the Raikou can't protect here. So I either get rid of Raikou or I guess I get rid of Mence coming in. This is a tough decision because if I lose 2 Pokemon here, it's really bad. So it might be better just to go Weezing and U-turn out. Did I U-turn to Raikou or did I definitely U-turn to Raikou, I think. Should I have U-turned? Okay, I should have U-turned to Politoed. This is okay though. So Salamence is going to come in. Doesn't get an Intimidate off because of the inner focus, but I'm swapping anyway. I just really wanted the inner focus Slaking because it was fun. I really did. So U-turn going to come out into the Salamence. And yeah, I guess the one problem with the strat that I had is that I didn't stop the rain from getting set up and I forgot about Politoed Perish Song. That definitely was something to consider. And my opponent definitely will capitalize on that. So U-turn into Salamence. I get some chip into Salamence, which is actually pretty nice here. And we'll find out because these upcoming turns are actually really difficult. So we bring out the Slaking here. And Scald into... Okay. That does so much. No burn though. Okay. I want to get more leftovers for Cup. Oh, wait, no. Politoed has to switch out here. Oh, this is an interesting situation since Politoed is kind of forced to switch out here. And I don't think Scarf Dracomir is KOing here. Is Body Slam doing more? I mean, this is spread, so 75, 150. This is Stab. Okay, Earthquake does more. And Protect EQ here. Oh, they stay in. Okay, was not expecting that one. Oh, who are you going for? I'm assuming you're doubling up the Slaking then. Okay, Earthquake into Politoed. Not really that much. Why are you staying in the Rock Slide? I don't know. Rock Slide just doesn't accomplish anything. Are you Physical Mence? Encore. I kind of don't really care about that, I think. Yeah, I don't care about the Encore. They lost their Politoed. So they were probably like keeping the Raikou, which makes sense because it helps with the Star After. But now I think this game's actually really difficult for them because they're forced to bring in the Raikou. And once I get an Earthquake in the Raikou because it doesn't protect, it's in Brave Bird range. And I think they need to crit me with the Salamence on my Star After to win now. Instead of like having Politoed still endgame perish. I guess like you want to avoid getting paralyzed a bunch, right? Because the Politoed is paralyzed from the Body Slam. So yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense now that I think about it. We're locked in Earthquake here. I could switch out to Slaking, but I just don't see a point. I'm just going to Earthquake. They're going to Thunderbolt my Slaking, which I'm going to survive. Earthquake going to come out. Am I knocking out my own Weezing is the question. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. And I actually KO'd a Raikou at this range. Nice. I crit my own Weezing and survived? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Big Weezing coming in clutch there. Salamence gets paralyzed, but I mean, that kind of mattered actually because it was Rock Slide there, right? And it would finish on my Weezing. I mean, at the end of the day, I just don't know if they have enough power. Like, I don't think that Mence locking itself in the Rock Slide does any favors. I think, like, it just means that they don't get anything into my Slaking. I don't know if they can even beat the Slaking at the end of the day. But, yeah, I mean, I was on court. I could just go Star After. Do I want to go Hard Star After? Or do I just want to lock my... I'd rather just lock in EQ here. Just get the free swap in the Star After, I think. So protect the Weezing, go EQ again. Yeah, I think this is okay. Salamence gets paralyzed again, but I mean, it's Scarf locked in a Rock Slide. The Rock Slide's doing like no damage to my Slaking. That's the problem. Even when a crit does an okay amount, but it's like not that much. Reflect wears off too. I'm just gonna go hard into Star After here and Earthquake, because I feel like if I keep Wheezing alive, I get 2 Body Slams off in Immense and the game's over. Oh wait, they get an Intimidate off. That was dumb. I completely forgot I could get Intimidated from the Immense. Okay. I mean, I get Intimidate back off into them. They need Rock Slide flinches. Or, no, they need a Rock Slide crit into my thing. Earthquake. Rock Slide. Slaking Voice. When they've done that much damage. The Star After still stays in. Cool. And I mean, at this point, I just don't see how they're winning. Yeah, Slaking's Encore ended. I think I can Final Gambit here. Brave Bird's probably better, actually. Yeah, Brave Bird's probably better than just Body Slam. I think, like, at the end of the day, like, even if they got... I don't even know if crit actually knocks out Star After. I guess that means I can't Final Gambit, but Brave Bird should be, like, enough for a Body Slam range, I'd imagine. Yeah. Like, even at -1, I feel like I'll knock out. I'm not going to find out this turn because it's true on yeah. But it's okay. They get paralyzed anyway. I mean, at the end of the day, like, the Rock Slide wasn't KOing Star After regardless. I just think I had way too many tools. Yeah. And neutralizing gas on Wheezing was just absolutely huge here. Like, their team relied on Intimidate to slow me down, the Technician on the Scizor, and the Rain and Swift Swim. But I was just able to deny all of those with Wheezing. And that's why Wheezing is, like, really good against, like, a lot of, like, wetter teams, especially, that rely on, like, Chlorophyll and the Swift Swim. It's why we saw Wheezing a lot in, like, BGC, of course. But yeah, it's really difficult to use. Like, even though like I had a pretty solid position, Weezing's not exactly the bulkiest Pokemon, and I was definitely having some trouble finding some positions there, I think, in the game 2. Game 1 was definitely easier, but game 2 was definitely more difficult, and they definitely played well with like their more offensive tools. Although I think just like staying in with the Salamence, accomplishing nothing, just really hurt them. And the Raikou just like... yeah, it was able to do work. That was probably the most problematic Pokemon, I think, for me to deal with. But overall, I think, like, I just had enough tools to deal with it. Okay, Illumise. Interesting. With Gyarados, Arcanine, the Snorlax, Togekiss, and Machamp. So Wheezing, of course, really good. It stops Prankster from Illumise, which it does get access to. I don't know what exactly moves it would have. I know it gets a lot of really cool support moves. Thunder Wave, Encore, Rain Dance. I think it gets Sunny Day too. Moonlight, a bunch of other stuff. We have Machamp, which I'm kind of curious on what kind of set it is. Wheezing looks really solid here. And of course, it is like pretty good against my opponent's team that is pretty physically offensive, I'd say. I want to say I lead like... maybe like Star After lead. Star After seems pretty solid, I think. Star After plus... I kind of want to go to Gigas, but I think Slaking is just so good here. I think Slaking is just so good here with the bulk up. I kind of do like that. I think I go Star After lead wise. Maybe Gigas. Or Alakazam, because I could like U-turn stuff right away, I guess. But... I really do like Slaking here. I do like Slaking. Let's bring the Wheezing out. And I think I want to go... I want to go Alakazam this game. I kind of want to go Gigas this game, because I think just having the extra firepower against Snorlax is really helpful here. So let's see how this is going to go matchup wise. I'm just trying out the Gigas because I want a second offensive answer. We're going to see Machamp plus the Illumise. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty good for me, I think. I don't know what ability the Machamp is. If it's no guard, it has to rely on hitting its moves. If I go Wheezing and I just Brave Bird, and I really do feel like Brave Bird is just a play here in the Machamp. It is the biggest threat here. And I'm just going to go hard into Wheezing, because I think just having the chance for it to miss if it's no guard is great. It could be a fighting move into Slaking. So yeah, I think Brave Bird here makes a lot of sense. If it's Illumise going for Thunder Wave, the Wheezing will neutralize the Prankster, which means that the Thunder Wave won't go off immediately, so I don't have to worry about a Para Chance this turn. I really do like that option. Let's just go for the Brave Bird. And I could reset Intimidates potentially with Star After if I switch out to Wheezing the next turn, assuming that Star After survives here. I think it's a really solid option. And hopefully that Star After, Brave Bird, I don't think it KOs because I'm not max attack, but it should still do a really solid amount of damage right here. So Wheezing comes out, Brave Bird into the Machamp. How much damage is it going to do? Oh, dang, it knocked it out. Oh, that's big. I'll take that. Thunderwave? Thunderwave? Infestation into Wheezing. So I can't switch out Wheezing anymore. A little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. That's 100% okay. I could knock out the Illumise next turn if it's not Sash, just so I can always switch out here. Let's see what's coming in. I do like this position though. I was able to get rid of Machamp with Staraptor, so that's actually a really good damage calc to know. Being able to eliminate that in the future is going to be really solid. We're going to see the Gyarados come in. Okay. Not really that worried about Gyarados. I'm just going to Brave Bird. I'm not really that scared of Illumise though. Illumise just doesn't do anything. I think I just leave it alone. I think I'm going to Brave Bird and Wisp. Or Taunt. I think I'm going to Taunt actually. I like the Taunt option because it just means it can't protect the stall out moves. Like if it Dragon Dances, it can protect the next turn. I don't really like that option. I'd rather just go for the Brave Bird here because it means that the Gyarados can't protect from its Brave Bird the following turn. Illumise is going to protect too, which is excellent because I'm able to get a free Brave Bird off into the Gyarados, and this is going to do probably a 2 KO, I'd imagine. Bulky. Pretty bulky. Like that took it extremely well. Okay. There is the Dragon Dance coming out from the Gyarados. I wonder if it's Lumberry. That's my only concern. Are you Lumberry? Taunt into you? I'd imagine you have to get rid of the Staraptor because Staraptor is a huge threat. If you don't get rid of Staraptor here, Brave Bird is just going to sweep the Gyarados slot, I imagine. And I don't think you can knock out Weezing regardless. I'm just going to Wisp here into the Gyarados, and I'm just going to go for Brave Bird once again. Let's see. Brave Bird going to come out. There can't be Protects here, so... yeah, almost a knockout. I should just Flamethrower it. I was just worried if it's Citrus because of how bulky it is. Ice Fang going to come out in the Staraptor. Okay. Now going for Waterfall is interesting there because you did risk a miss right there, which was very unnecessary, but okay. Encore. Oh, you're faster. Yeah, I knew it had Encore, but I didn't think the Illumise would be slower. Huh. I mean, that's okay for the most part. I think I just get in Slaking here. Yeah, I think I get in Slaking. I guess this is kind of strange. I'm trapped in with the Wheezing because of the infestation stuff. At least Gyarados can't protect here. I'll just... okay, I'm going to taunt the Illumise and go for the Body Slam into the Gyarados. Now, worst cases are getting flinched right here. But again, I don't think the Gyarados can pick up a knockout in any of the situation. If they go for Earthquake, I should live because I have a Shuca Berry. But I guess it can be awkward... because Illumise, the infestation's actually kind of annoying with the Encore. Waterfall going to come out into the Slaking. Okay, please get an attack off. Nice. Body Slam is going to KO. Beautiful. So I'm able to eliminate the Gyarados. That's kind of huge. And I get to taunt the Illumise. Probably going for an infestation into the Slaking. Yep. I'll take that trade. And I get a taunt off into the Illumise. Is my infestation going to wear off with Wheezing? I know... wait, how long is it? I think it's 5 turns, right? Not 3 turns like Encore. This is kind of strange. It depends on the last Pokemon heavily. Arcanine can't set up. Trying to think of what were the back two that you had? Geez, Encore. It's just the Illumise being faster. I guess it is kind of faster than I initially expected. Here comes a Togekiss. Okay. So I'm going to go for a Body Slam into the Togekiss, and I'm going to go for a... can I protect? No, yeah, I'm locked in a Taunt. I'm just going to Taunt Body Slam the Kiss, I suppose. The Illumise can only go for Infestation, which is nice. I wonder what kind of Kiss this is, because that's actually kind of crucial right here. Can you knock out my Wheezing? Do you have Air Slash? Can you knock out the Wheezing? Because I have a lot of special defense investments, so I assume I live 1. Body Slam going to come out. A Para would be really nice. Oh, huge damage. Infestation. Yeah, that's fast. That's just fast. Okay. Tri Attack. Wait, it gets Tri Attack? Oh, wait, it's a Fairy type. Yeah. Are you kidding me? You get the burn. You get the burn, really? That's actually kind of a really bad burn. Huh. That's a really bad burn. Because I would have just knocked out the Togekiss the next turn, potentially. Okay. So, Slaking, pretty much useless at this point. It's also taking so much residual damage right here. Freed from Infestation, though, and Encore has ended, so that's actually pretty good. I'll probably retreat the Wheezing out and get a Body Slam off into Togekiss, so I'm going to go Regigigas here. And this is probably Infestation. I don't know into which slot, though. probably the Wheezing, but it could be the Slaking once again, because like Slaking is kind of useless. They might try to finish off the Wheezing with the Togekiss slot and go for the Infestation to finish off the Slaking here, because it's not really doing that much. So I'm going to try to get a Body Slam off for the damage. The problem is I'm going to need a few hits of Giga Impacts to really come through. So here comes the Regigigas. As slow start, Body Slam comes out and a Togekiss. Okay. Para. If it doesn't move this turn, that's great, but Infestation comes out. Target's a Giga Slot. Okay. Which is probably an okay trade-off. Tri-Attack into Slaking, finishing it off. Okay. And that's an okay trade-off. So right here, I guess I just Flamethrower the Illumise and I Giga Impact the Togekiss. Hopefully it doesn't miss right here. I mean, hopefully it doesn't. So we'll go into Wheezing, we'll Flamethrower the Illumise, we'll go for a Giga Impact right here. And hopefully that will be able to finish off the game. Because Slow Start's now negated. They can't lock me, they can't disable me. So they can all go over me in a Flamethrower, which I wouldn't mind. Just hit the Giga Impact into Togekiss Regigigas, because that's the big one. Because I need to make sure the Togekiss can't attack here anymore. Tri-Attack's interesting, so it's probably Serene Grace on the Kiss. I guess... No, I would rather hit the Giga Impact now, because I don't want this Togekiss around and get a hit off for sure. Even if it gets paralyzed, I'd rather just hit the Giga Impact. Beautiful. So we're able to get the Giga Impact off into the Togekiss. Goodbye, Togekiss. Gets obliterated. It just sucks that there's no return in this format or frustration. So the normal type moves that I have to use are very unoptimal. Infestation going to come out in the Wheezing. Okay. So if they protect here, that means I get the Giga Impact, stall out the next turn. Flamethrower to a KO? Ooh, it's not a 2 KO. That's a little bit awkward. If you have Moonlight, this is actually really bad. Am I going to get 1v3 from the Illumise? Because, yeah, Taunt wears off here. Hopefully. I mean, if they Infestation my Weezing again, it doesn't change anything. Okay, we should be okay. I should have taunted. Okay, they protect anyway. That's okay. Flamethrower into the Illumise. This Infestation, it's just really racking up. I didn't realize how much damage should be racking up, but the thing is, it's not going to KO. Yeah. So they need like, I think they need a triple. I'm pretty sure if they go for Infestation again, they don't get the knockout. They could also go for the Giga Impact miss here. So, okay. Nice. Oh yeah, they don't have Prankster activate, so they can't Moonlight or like cheese the way out of it. Yeah, they have to go for multiple protects there. Nice, able to eliminate the Illumise and pick up the win. I didn't think Illumise of any Pokemon would be the thing that gave me the most trouble there, but yeah. The thing about Regigigas, it's really hard to use. It doesn't have the powerful max moves it can spam, and its coverage isn't super amazing, but somehow we were able to make it work, I guess, and pull off a win, it looks like, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. And that is the show. Okay, surprisingly, they ended up working out a bit better than I expected. Their limited coverage has really been hurting me, and maybe using both of them on the same team isn't exactly the most optimal decision, but you know what? I really do like Slaking. It's a really fun Pokemon. Unfortunately, it's just not as good in this format, but hey, it was able to pull off some work, and Neutralizing Gas is still a really good ability. It just shuts down a lot of teams that rely on abilities in general, and of course abilities are really important in VGC, and yeah, it was really cool to see that. So if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out, and you can check out the details of the team down below in the description. Check out my other teams that I use on BDSP and Series 12 VGC, which is going to be the official format for competitive. I will be making videos of that on February, so make sure you subscribe for those. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.